Good Tuesday afternoon, everyone. It's a quick weather update for you on another beautiful looking day, but I'll tell you, it is pretty warm out there this afternoon. As a lot of us headed back to work today after a long holiday weekend, we were greeted with sunshine this morning. Just some fair weather cumulus clouds dotting the landscape on our weather camera here in Columbiana, similar scene up in Niles. We'll call it partly to at times mostly sunny for the rest of the day today. It is warm, mid-80s across the board, 84 Warren, 87 Berlin Center, 82 in Calcutta, and 84 degrees in Mercer. The good news is the dew points aren't sky high. They're mostly in the 50s. That's generally where we consider to be the kind of the relatively comfortable range in terms of humidity. Again, it's warm, but it is not all that humid. There is some humid air, more humid air anyway, off to the west across the Midwest and the Mississippi Valley. Some of this is going to track our way in a couple of days. I think the dew points are still pretty tolerable on Wednesday, another warm day, probably even a little warmer than today. Thursday is our muggy day, and a pretty good chance to get wet that day as well. And behind that front, boy, the air mass is going to feel really nice. Friday and Saturday as those dew points drop back into the 50s. So if you have outdoor plans on Saturday, a graduation party or something like that, you're looking great. But in the meantime, our one chance of wet weather will be with this system that will slowly track east and bring us the threat for showers and storms with that muggy air on Thursday. Much more in the next 7 days. We will get wet again before the weekend is through. We'll talk about that on Weather for Weather Geeks this evening. We'll take a look at the June forecast. Tomorrow is the first day of the month, and how that compares to the overall summer forecast. It's the Valley's geekiest, most in-depth weather video. I'll have that online by about 8 or 8:30 this evening. Look forward to seeing you then, and of course you can check out my forecast this evening on 21 News at 6 and 11 o'clock.